First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins for 3. Nails it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's Wiggins on the wing. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Ball outside. Okogie on the wing. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins left side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How agile was Wiggins on that drive? Just threading the needle and got right to his shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Miller out to Bridges. This one for 3. A rebound by Wiggins. Miami leading by 4. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
And Charlotte making a change here. Williams is checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Heat on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Okogie. No points yet. And Miller good for 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Adebayo. Williams defending. And it's the Hornets on the break. Up ahead. Here's Okogie. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And throwing his weight around a little bit inside Okogie. Just a bigger guard.
Ball against Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Here's Okogie. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Heat leading by 3. Wiggins right side. Outside Mitchell to the left wing. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. From deep, Mitchell. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Miami out in front. They lead by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And let's take a look at Miami. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
For three, Smith knocks down the long J.
This is how confident Smith is in his range. He feels like he can drain it from just about anywhere.
Pass to Love. Outside Anderson. And here's Robinson. Outside Anderson. The three ball. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 3. Smith with it. From the arc. Rebounded by Jovic. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Robinson against Smith. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded closely. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
The hustle from Duncan there, outworking the defense, and he found his shot.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. In third, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an update on Miles Bridges. Allie?
I did speak to the head athletic trainer for the Hornets. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Pass to Miller for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. A different look for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Anderson, and it's Wiggins in for Robinson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 3 on the clock. Wiggins. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hero, no good. Hornets trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Launches it. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Wiggins outside. Puts up a 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. Pass to Diabate. Lets the 3 fly. And Charlotte another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Nurkic has checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Diabate. Okogie's checked in for Green. And it's Smith in for Miller. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked.
How about that from Okogie? He just brings serious effort to the defensive end.
And Bridges, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Ware. Adebayo with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. The three connects from downtown. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a gifted shooter. When Duncan Robinson rises up with that kind of confidence, man, he's a threat.
The three. Man, misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lets it go from 11. Hornets with the rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
The three from Mitchell. And he jams it home with authority.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
And just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Rare gifts for a big man. Adebayo can face up, drive, excellent passer. This guy's been a rising star.
And guys, let's take a moment. Glad you could join us. Ryan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Ball no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw is good from Mitchell. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
And there's the lob, and Adebayo slams it in.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to review the game plan. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Nurkic is checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Okogie. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. Right side Green. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. Miami leading by 7. Here's Hero. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Outside for Green. From behind the arc. The shot no good. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Wiggins for 3. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Diamante's checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Bridges. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Pass to Ware. On the wing, Mitchell takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And it's Green missing. Heat leading by 9. Now here's Adebayo. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Smith no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. From about 16, Mitchell misses.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diamante's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith passes to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Heat in 5th.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Anderson comes in for Hero.
Second team foul. In for the Heat, number 2, Terry Rozier.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
For 3, Smith. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Robinson. Diamante grabs the board. Hornets trail by 10. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Smith. Counted from distance. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's stolen. Here's Diabate. And the layup is good.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Terry Rozier. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Rozier.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And here's Green from the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. We've got Kevin Love. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Hero, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Love. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And Kevin Love still has a nose to get down there and collect offensive rebounds.
Fires from deep. Smith no good. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. To the wing on the left. For 3, Smith. Buries it from 3. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just relentless on the offensive end. Nick Smith has endless energy, applying constant pressure. And right now, Nick is cooking.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Gibson. Okogie comes in for Green. And Miller subbed in for Smith. And Miami also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. To the inside. Here we go, one-on-one. Count it. And the Heat lead by 5.
Anderson, he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. Rebound Miami. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And finished off by Anderson.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that. The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Love for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down.
Timeout.
The game is fully in their control.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Charlotte making some changes. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Diabate, and it's man in for LaMelo Ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
And here's Charlotte now. They trail by 9. Man, the pass to Bridges. Here's Williams. Here's Man. And the Hornets, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Outside man. Launches a 3. Rebound Miami. Up top, Wiggins. Ooh, Wiggins with the speed.
good effort as Andrew Wiggins gets out on the break, running the floor, and a strong finish.
Man, the pass to Okogie. It's the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Intercepted. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Miller and Charlotte, another three.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at that. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Outside man. For three. The shot comes out. And so here is Miami. They held a 12-point lead earlier. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Ball's over to help. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo with it. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Count it. Good. And the Heat lead by 8.
What a nice design on that play. Adebayo seeing the floor so well.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's Smith. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And so Miami takes the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused